All right, greetings everybody. This is your girl Melody, the Soul Butterfly, and I just wanted to bring a little soul inspiration today, and that's just simply uplifting our souls and our spirits. And I wanted to take this time to really reflect on uh, Demar Hamlin's accident or incident that happened on the field during Monday night's football. And I know a lot of people have different commentaries about it. And my family and I, and my husband and my son, we were up and we're up all night, like just listening to the commentaries that were happening. And in the midst of that, we were praying the whole time throughout. And one thing that I realized today when my son sent me an update about Damar and how people responded to this one uh, news reporter, I guess NFL Live, he was on and he literally prayed on air. And as I was watching it, and as they, were kind of going back over his prayer, and a lot of people were outpouring support, saying how bold it was, and I thought it was too. But the first thing that came to me was I just literally was tears of joy, because what dawned on me was that I remember something in the Bible when the prophet Elijah had just really given up so much hope, because all in his mind, all of the prophets had been murdered. And he, as he expressed to God, was the only prophet left. And so he was done. He was like, this is a wrap for me. I've had enough. I don't want to be tracked down anymore. I've seen them hunt these guys down. And quite frankly, I'm doing this for you, God. And yet what it all boils down to is that I'm going to wind up dead just like everybody else. And that's just where he was. And he's like, and that's just it. It's only me. And once I'm gone, that's it. And the Lord had to speak to him and say, that's fine that you're done. And I'll get somebody to replace you, and we'll raise up another prophet. That's not an issue. But what I do want you to know, you got this all wrong. You were never going to be the last. I've always got a remnant. And he let him know that there were still about 1,000 or 1,200 other prophets that were still out there. And that is what that moment reminded me of. It was a reminder that with all the hatred and the venom and the racial discord and all of this stuff that's going on, the chaos, and I just totally believe that God used this moment as his prophet Elijah moment to say, no, 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 no. I still got a remnant. Because I've never would have thought some of the people that we're praying, I'm praying, and that were bringing up scriptures. I mean, people in high places, people in sports world, people in acting, you just never thought that these people were professors of Christ, that they believed in the Lord and that they had hope and that they believed in prayer. You never thought. I mean, I was so encouraged. So take this as an encouragement that yes, things are getting darker, that we're in probably some of the darkest of times that we have been in. And yet, God allowed this moment, which totally in and of itself would be a tragedy, but he allowed this moment to be a moment of encouragement for his people. And I believe, because I believe in prayer, that Damar will rise up. But however long that takes and whatever that process looks like, God used this moment to bring about the inspiration to let his people know, I'm not dead. He's still hot. And he still has people that believe in him, that are not ashamed of the gospel. And you're not by yourself. So don't give up hope. Don't go and say, hey, I want to try something else. You're on the right track. If this is God, our God, and listen, you won't need to be ashamed of professing this God, because he's powerful and he showed himself strong. So be encouraged, my brothers and sisters. And that's it. So long. Keep hope alive. Keep prayer alive.